Today, opening statements began in the criminal trial of a former Uvalde school police officer who responded to the 2022 deadly mass shooting at Robb Elementary. Adrian Gonzales was one of the first officers to respond to the shooting that killed 19 children and 2 teachers. Rebecca Lopez takes us inside a courtroom in Corpus Christi where new details have just been revealed.
It was a difficult day for families and the jury. For the first time, prosecutors played a 911 tape publicly that had never been heard before. And when that tape played, the families began crying and some of the jurors were wiping away tears. We're going to play a portion of that tape for you, but we want to warn you, it is hard to listen to and it is emotional. That 911 call was made by a pastor who was also working at a funeral home where the shooter crashed his vehicle and then began shooting. You hear that pastor praying on the call.
Please protect these children. Father God, in the name of Jesus, Father, I'm asking you to please go to the school. They got to hurry. Is there any on this thing? Oh, God, this is about to shoot.
Families were visibly shaken while Adrian Gonzales sat quietly staring straight ahead. Prior to that call being played, prosecutors and defense attorneys gave opening statements. Prosecutors laid out their central argument that when children were calling 911 for help, Adrian Gonzales did not go in to rescue them. Prosecutors told a jury that the gunman fired roughly 20 rounds in the hallway outside classrooms 111 and 112, while students inside sat in the dark, hiding, waiting, doing exactly what they were trained to do. They argued at that time the defendant stayed back, relaying information on his video instead of confronting the shooter. The defense urged jurors to slow down, telling them this case is not about evil going unpunished, but about whether it is just to place the weight of responsibility on one officer who didn't respond. But he did do what he thought was right with the information that he had.
So why are we here? When a child is in danger and calls 911, we have the right to expect a response.
Families remained in the courtroom today listening to more testimony. This is expected to be a very emotional 2-week-long trial. In Corpus Christi, I'm Rebecca Lopez. Back to you.